on the candidate side, I have to tell you, like, I'm pretty much giving the same speech every day. So
Sure.
like having something different is
Sure.
like nice.
Do you have a little inkling of where we're going?
Actually, no. Not at all.
Not at all.
First stop, the York City Police Department. To speak with Police Commissioner Michael Muldrow.
When I was told that I had the opportunity to talk to a congressional candidate about public safety issues, and I jumped at the chance, and I'm excited. So
Muldrow insisted we meet at his favorite coffee shop nearby,
The Green Bean is
a space where the commissioner meets with officers
Whatever Muldrow wants, Muldrow gets.
and the community.
I'm running for Congress.
Oh, Shanae.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
This York resident says he loves the commissioner's mission,
He's got his hands full, I can tell you that.
but more manpower is needed.
With York, what's the police officer to population ratio?
The department actually only has about 100 officers. We are significantly outmanned.
Which brings us to our first issue.
Nearly 50% of most of the violent crime and shooting is actually coming at the hands of young people, like 15 to 22. What are your thoughts, and what options or alternatives do you think we'd be able to put in place to address that?
So I think the crime issue is a big issue because there's so many variables that affect it, right? And I think so many of the issues, they're exacerbated by the fact that parents and communities are really overstressed and overburdened. So there aren't people around doing the parenting and the mentoring because they just don't have the time. Like they're working 3 or 4 jobs. I would like to increase the minimum wage so like folks have better jobs so they don't have to work 2 to 3, 4 jobs, right? That brings some relief.
Harrisburg, Lancaster, and York, we are all demographically very similar.
Yet homicide and crime rates are significantly higher in York and Harrisburg than in Lancaster.
Lancaster being the outlier, the difference, the thing that stands out is the public camera network.
Always been concerned with, like I said, the over surveillance of people of color. I also think we're in a time where everyone has a Ring door, you know, and so that's when I struggle with, that's when I have to think about some, neither here nor there.
As a depleted department trying to battle gun violence on a shoestring budget, what are you willing to do to help support us to get the job done, whether people like us as an institution or not?
Police salaries are very disparate across the state and across the country, and I think we need to make sure that they're fully and well compensated.
After a lot of caffeine and conversation,
Thank you again. It was
no,
actually
thank you.
great meeting you.
Same here.
it's time to get back on the road.
Speaking with him, did you get to learn any new things about York or things that are needed here?
I think we both are in agreement. Our families are experiencing a lot of hardships, a lot of stress, and then as police officers, they see it ending in, you know, a gunshot. Obviously, Congress can address some of the things, but every level of government needs to do its own job in supporting families as well.